Now, let me ask you, Pete. As you said, you were a stand-up.
Yeah.
And now you've moved pretty much full-time into politics. What was that transition? Why did that
Political
happen?
media, yeah, because of 9/11.
Yeah. Because you couldn't think of enough 9/11 jokes, and so you're like, I have to do political
Joan
commentary.
Rivers was doing them all, but I love comedy. I have had an amazing career as a comedian, doing all. I think I did all the things you could do, but I wanted to do something more, and like getting into political media and having more of an impact, and it mattered to me than just doing jokes. And so I just want to. Had kids. I think that was it. Having kids made me want to be the change I want to see, and my daughters watching me doing dick jokes all the time just wasn't it for me, I think. So, yeah, I wanted to make a difference, Michael. I haven't.
I think he's talking to you.
Yeah, Michael.
Oh, it sounded like an accusation, right?
Beyond that, an accusation.
Right.
Like,
a shiv. He shivved me just now.
Michael made a huge difference in our congressional district.
I know. So we got a lot of flack from Lawler's office. Not so much about the appearance, but when you did the letter that we released online.
Hi, Mike. I'm calling you Mike because when I asked you last week if you preferred Congressman or Mike, you told me to call you Mike, so that's what I'm doing. Also, I don't see the need to call you Congressman because you won't be one much longer. I don't say that with any pleasure because I like you. I had a great time with you on last week's episode, especially when you said you wouldn't vote for any cuts to Medicaid. Well, Mike, I hate to break it to you. That's exactly what you did. Not even a week after you said those words to me. I don't care that you lied, Mike, because I knew you would. That's why I asked the question, but I don't like that you lied to your constituents. I don't like that you came on our show and joked around with us knowing that you just lied to my face. Was everything that happened between us a lie too?
Which concluded with, fuck you.
Yes.
I didn't say it was a love letter. So, and then you guys did you did a benefit for.
Well, we did. Yeah, we invited him up to our district to have him talk about that and what it meant for the moment, and holding why comedians are the ones that are too often holding politicians' feet to the fire, and that's what he did in his way, and it was really important. It was real good journalism. He should get a journalism award that he didn't sign up for,
or even a Nobel Peace Prize.
Yes, I think so.
A lot of people are saying I deserve the Nobel Peace Prize for that.
Yeah.
You're obviously very involved in politics. Have you ever thought about running?
I did. Yeah, I did. When I left media, or it left me, the SiriusXM, where I was for 12 years.
Oh, you were on SiriusXM?
Yeah.
On
Thanks
the
for following my career, Jim.
Sorry, I don't.
And so when I was over, I was like, I think I might run for Congress. And about 2 weeks, I talked to a bunch of people, and I was really serious about it. And then a black gay Harvard grad announced he was running, named Mondaire Jones, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to run. And
you should have campaigned for him.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I know him. I like
go.
him a lot, and I did campaign for him.
Is that why he lost?
Yes. He won, and then he lost to Lawler.
Yeah,
he did win that year. And then I was drafted to run for the town board, and I did that for 2 weeks.
And what town is?
And then I quit.
You may not want to say.
Wait, why did you quit?
It got ugly.
It got ugly in terms of like campaigning?
There were threats, and
Really?
yeah, it's very ugly running for office, especially as a Democrat or progressive. I'm not saying that Democrats and progressives are somehow better, holier than, but less likely to take the tactics of like organized criminals and make threats to do things to you and your family.
That's not what the Trump administration is saying. Wow. They're saying all this threats and violence is coming from the left.
I'm getting out.
Yeah, exit stage left.
It takes a lot of courage to run for office these days.
Really fascinating how much money it costs, even at a relatively smaller level.
Well, I got to imagine New York 17, very expensive district. But you're saying even just for town.
But I can talk to you about how much money it costs to run for the local board of education, for the local town.
It costs money to do.
Of course, well, you have to have signs, and you have to have a website, and at the lowest level, you have to have a few $1,000s to run. I've been very involved in our board of education. Those are the sexiest, most divisive, most scary political fights I've ever been in, and I've been in all of them.
Did you say sexiest?
Yeah.
Why
are
makes
they
it so
sexy?
sexy?
Because it's really about sex.
On the board of education.
I thought you meant it was like like girls in bikinis throwing like
I did,
sponges
but
at each other.
then you guys asked to follow up, and I had nothing.
Yeah.
It's really scary. And the weird thing about running for Board of Education, and this is the most important place that people can make a difference,
Probably,
by the way,
yeah.
just by voting, because most people don't vote. Nothing worse than liberals, because they don't vote in Board of Education, and Republicans do.
Right.
But it's a volunteer job. You're not getting paid.
Yeah.
And they get harassed and they get threatened, and you have to have money to do it, and it's thankless. It's a really bad place to be, but we need good people on the board. So run for Board of Education and support your local.
Yeah, you're really selling it.
I hope so.